Hello everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to a Journeyman's Journey. Today's episode, we'll take on Stockport County and FC United as we continue our charge in the Vanarama National League North. So, there's been 3 games last episode and this one. Obviously, last episode we beat Boston and Darlington 3-1, and then we took on Gainsborough 1-0. That was a single goal there from Shane Byrne, who just signed a new deal for a lot of money, but he repaid the faith with a spectacular goal in the 19th minute. Then we followed up with a 1-0 defeat against Bradford Park Avenue. Very disappointing, only got 1 shot on goal, 1 shot on target I should say, after 15 shots. We dominated large portions of the game, just couldn't break them open. And then most recently, we beat Belper in the FA Trophy 3rd qualifying round, with Lee Unlove and Chris B getting the goals late on. Again we dominated, but we struggled to break open opposition. So a couple of transfers to talk about since the last episode. In this one, we actually re-signed someone you guys might remember, Dan Sweeney. We brought him back to the club. He's now fit and ready to go. In fact, he played in the FA Trophy and actually played pretty well, so good to have him back. We need the extra help in there. And transfers going out, Alex Goodgo went to Margate on a free transfer. Honestly, this was a move that I felt like I needed to do. He was being disruptive behind the scenes. He was demanding first team football, but let's be honest, Dean and Graham are better than him right now, so unfortunately I wasn't willing to offer him first team football, so we had to go. Then we sold Greg Cabazzoni as well to Chesham. This guy I've been trying to get off my books for quite some time. His wage, as you can see, is astronomical for a player that really isn't that good. Alright, so here we go at home against Stockport. We had some positive news as far as the team front goes regarding injuries. James Armstrong is fit and ready to go again. Let's hope he doesn't break down. Then we have obviously Dan Sweeney going to the team as well, but unfortunately we did lose Shane Byrne. He's going to be out 9 days to 3 weeks with a twisted ankle, but he should be back in no time at all. And Matt Lowe also went down 6 weeks to 3 months. He's going to be out for quite some time, which is one of the reasons why I decided to bring back Dan Sweeney. Alright, so here we go into today's game. This is how we're going to line up against Stockport. Lewis is going to be in goal, Tilney at left back, Patterson right back, with Graham Dean through the middle. A midfield of Walker, Sweeney and Byrne. As you notice, not a lot of I forgot what it's called really, I guess relationship in the middle of the park there. Usually you see a lot of lines going back and forth there. Basically that indicates a strong relationship, and unfortunately these 3 are pretty much new at playing with each other, so it's going to be some time developing and building relationships in there, and that'll definitely help increase our performances. James Armidson's going to return as the attacking midfielder, with Williams and Unlove of course leading the line as per usual. Alright, so up against Stockport today, got some really good players in their team. I went down the list just before the episode started. One of these players is Fraser Murdoch. He's actually very underrated for this level. He's got 2 goals in 3 appearances thus far, but this is the guy I'm most concerned about, Jason Oswald. Now, I usually do play a kind of like a save campaign in Wales the last couple of seasons, and he's recently played for Newtown, and this guy just bangs them in for fun. He is unstoppable in Wales. If you get him early on, you get him on a free transfer, and he's just a wonderful talent. So I'm definitely keeping a close eye on him. They also have Luke Welsh, who is on loan from Crewe Alexandra right now. This player can create. I know that for a fact. I've had him in previous games too, and he's just a very talented young man. So going into today's game, typical 4-3-1-2 formation. It's worked so far. I'm not really keen on changing it thus far. I do have a backup plan, which I am working out right now. Alright, so here we go at home against Stockport. Let's get a win today at St James Park. His Minihan throws it into ball. There's 5 foot edge the area. Took a huge deflection on the way through, and it's 1-0 to Stockport within 2 minutes. Not a good start to the game. Not exactly the start that I wanted. Who did the deflect off out of interest? Took a huge deflection. I think it was Gareth Dean there. There's a corner kick, ball whipped in. Gareth Dean with a clearance to Walsh. Walsh shoots from distance. Oh, narrowly past the post there. Lewis looked like he had it covered, but that was a decent strike there from the young right winger. Alright, here's a goal kick. Hinchcliffe, who's going to boot this ball forward. Tilney does well to win it in the air. Heads it straight to the opposition player. So here's Walsh. Minihan hits it long. Goes to absolutely no one. Let's see what Lewis can stage an attack for us. Alright, so he's going to put the ball down. He's going to hit it forward, looking for Williams. Goes over Williams' head. There's James Armstrong latching onto it, though. And he puts it onto the top of the net. Unlucky. Decent strike there from James Armstrong. And we're starting to come back into the game a little bit more now. Possession's up. We're getting a few more chances. Just took a while to settle, I suppose. Here's ball. Plays it to Oswald. Jason Oswald to Murdoch. Murdoch is through on goal. What a great challenge that was from Luke Graham. And Patterson's going to launch this ball forward. That's a good flick on. Doyle as well to win it off Unlove. There's Armson, loses the ball cheaply, and there's Murdoch through on goal. Oh, good save there from Danny Lewis. Here's a free kick. Tilney's going to whip it, and it hits the outside of the wall, but it's going to get the ball back in a wide area. He crosses it in, and it's well cleared again. We're putting the pressure on now, which is good, but of course that does leave us susceptible to a counter-attack, and here's potentially one for Stockport. Here's Stevenson. I wouldn't say that was a good challenge by Patterson, but we'll take it. Here's Williams. He gives the ball away. And it's hoisted forward again. Oswald gives chase, but Lewis is first to rush out and grab the loose ball. So this is going to be, looks like a long highlights, and as we know, this usually results in a goal. Here's Armson to Walker, Walker to Unlove. There's Williams, Williams to Walker, to Tilney in the box. Tilney pulls it back. There's Byrne with the effort. Jack Byrne scores, gets in there. The assist goes to Adam Walker. Good finish there from Jack Byrne from the edge of the area. Taking another look at this one again. It's a well-worked build-up. There's Tilney. And I don't know why Adam Walker got the assist there. That doesn't really make any sense at all. But you know what? I'm sure Adam Walker won't complain. Alright, here's another chance. Here's Armson in the box. Giving away there to Ball. Here's Oswald now, leading the charge for Stockport. He plays it inside to Stevenson. Stevenson gets in the box, pulls it back to Oswald. Shoots against the defender, forces Stevenson, and he narrowly misses. Alright, here's a Minihan. Minihan to Ball. Good tackle there from Sweeney. And Walker should try and clear the danger here. He does, but doesn't go anywhere. Dean hits it forward to Williams. Williams then to Armson. Good tackle there from Walker of Stockport. Now here's a chance for Stockport again. Murdoch crosses it in. There's Oswald. Oh, he should have scored that. I expected the ball to hit the back of the net. And we got off the hook. Alright, so it's half-time, and Stockport, honestly, they've had the better of the chances. It's been 50-50 if you look at the match stats, but Stockport have definitely been the better side so far. So, I'm going to have to tell the guys that to not be complacent, but I also want to keep morale up. So, we'll just be unlucky so far. Obviously, going to say, I like to restrict the opportunities a bit more in the second half if we can, because Murdoch and Oswald aren't going to keep missing. Alright, there's Williams. He's had a very poor game thus far. Oh, that's a great interception there. Here's Unlove at the edge of the area. Kind of a snapshot there, and just went over the bar. Decent effort though from Lee Unlove. I'm going to take a change. Williams has been very poor today up top. I'm going to be on Chris Speed, who's found the net on a couple occasions. He's played recently, so we'll give him a shot up top as an advance forward. We've got on the bench too. I'm wary of Dan Sweeney and Armson because they have just returned from injury, so I don't want to play them too many minutes if I can avoid it. Ball's hit long. Fivefold intercepts it. There's Walker to Jacobs. Jacobs came on for Murdoch, I believe. That's a good tackle for Adam Walker. Here's Armson to Lee Unlove. Gives the ball away. Ball's hit long, and it's found Jacobs here at the edge of the area, and I think that was tipped wide from Lewis at his near post. That was a save I expected him to make, and it almost slipped through him. There's Walker, who's going to cross it in, and that's well clear from Chris Speed. Walker puts it back in. That's a great header from Sam Patterson under pressure at the back post. Here's Stevenson again. That's another good shot, and a solid save there from Lewis in goal. Alright, time to make a change. I did want to bring Armstrong off at some point. So what we'll do is we'll put on Holmes, put Walker into a deep line playmaker role. Holmes could be a ball-winning midfielder, and then we'll push Dan Sweeney into an advance role. I don't actually have another midfielder to bring on, so unfortunately Dan Sweeney's going to have to try and see out the game if he can. Alright, here is a highlight here. Lewis is going to launch the ball forward. Holmes as well to win in the air. There's Byrne looking for Holmes. Can't find him, and the ball is launched long and easily collected there from Lewis. So let's see if we can stage an attack here. Obviously, we took off Williams, so we don't have a target man. Ball's hit long. Doyle wins in the air. There's Byrne to Speed. Gets out wide. Crosses it in. Oh, and it almost sneaks in at the near post. Hinchcliffe almost caught off guard there, and we almost took the lead late on. Also, the highlight isn't quite done yet. Here's Walsh, hits it long, Patterson intercepts it. There's Warburton to Jacobs. Oh, at the near post, and Jacobs with the rebound. He should have scored. And Stockport should be winning this game. We got very, very lucky there. Poor finish there from Jacobs. Alright, 4 minutes out on time. Here's so we can sneak a late winner. Ball switched to by Patterson, but it's cleared. Here's Cohen to Warburton. That's a long ball 4, and he's found Jacobs at the back post this time. Nope. Straight at the hands of Lewis. And that was Jacobs had a couple good chances for them this game. And we're lucky to be drawing right now. Alright, here's 5-4 throws in, and there it is. The full-time whistle has blown. It's finished 1-1. Honestly, I'll take that result because Stockport dominated us in large portions of this game, and they quite clearly had the majority of the better chances. So to get away with a draw, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I'm going to say you're unlucky, just to keep the morale good, and then we'll move on to our next match, which is going to be up against FC United away from home. Alright, so here we go, up against FC United away from home. Take a look at the league table so you guys are aware of how things are going. We dropped down now to 5th place in the table, off the pace of Salford a little bit. 5 points behind Stockport in 2nd, but we are 3 points clear of Harrogate, who are in 8th position. FC United themselves look like they're set for mid-table mediocrity this season. Let's go ahead and straight into today's action. This is how we're going to line up. It's pretty much going to be the exact same team as it was against Stockport, and I'm actually thinking about maybe adding another midfielder in there just in case we have to bring off Sweeney or Armson. I am fully aware those guys are still recovering, so I could bring them in there to Ellis Miles. Yeah, we'll do that. So we have Max Allen on the bench there with Holmes, Speed, Franklin, Fowle, and then the same starting 11. Alright, it's up against FC United today. Obviously, the star player here is going to be Mike Calvelli. I think that's how you pronounce his name. 18-year-old on loan from Port Vale. Very talented midfielder for this level. Very, very promising looking too. Honestly, this guy could be a sneaky little wonder kid. He's got all the right attributes. Determination, could do with some work. Maybe get a bit of a tutor. Work rate's 11, which is pretty good. This guy should turn out to be a pretty solid player. Probably a decent League 2 player in the future. Alright, let's get going in today's action. Let's get this team talk done. Happy with that. Alright, let's move on. So, up against FC United, obviously they're struggling in the table, and I'd like to bounce back today with a win if possible. Alright, here's the first chance of the game. That's who it falls to. Ball's launched long. Tony heads it. Walker heads it back down to him. There's Dan Sweeney. Got plenty of time on the ball. Plays to Graham. He hoists the ball forward looking for Unlove. Unlove snatches onto the loose ball. He plays it to Williams. Surely. There it is. Aaron Williams. Get in there, my son. Assist from Lee Unlove there. And 1-0 up in 15 minutes. Lee Unlove did really well there to close down a defender. Capitalizing on the mistake. Beautifully weighted ball to Williams, and he wasn't going to miss from there. So 1-0 and a great start to the game. Here's a chance now. Armson's going to whip it in. The ball is cleared by Irwin. Here's Byrne from the edge of the area, straight at the goalkeeper there. But decent strike from Jack Byrne. I guess their chance isn't over yet. Here's Logan. Plays it well to Cavalier. Cavalier to Walker. Walker's got to the byline, pulls it back, and that's a wonderful header there from Gilchrist, and it's 1-1. Headers on the counter-attack, sleeping after the set-piece situation there. Logan crosses it to Cavelli, who had Walker and acres of space. Not quite sure where Patterson went, but the ball was whipped in, and Gilchrist wasn't going to miss from there. Beautifully weighted ball from Walker as well. Alright, here's Irwin to Gilchrist. Good tackle there. Beautiful tackle from Byrne. Here's Lee Unlove now. Always dangerous. He plays it to Walker. Walker to Armson. Gets in there, James Armson. That's his first goal back from injury. Absolutely great to see him back on the score sheet again. It's been a while, and it's obviously had a rough time this season, so it's really good to see James Armson getting a goal today. Beautiful ball from Walker as well, and a really good finish there from James. Alright, Kay hits it long here. Insets by Patterson, who plays it back to Lewis. There's Graham. Graham's a great ball through to Unlove. Unlove's through on goal. He tried to pull it back. I'm not sure it was a shot or a cross, but still he should have taken on the effort there, and he should have been much better with that opportunity. That was a great opportunity for Unlove there to get the third. Here's Lewis. He's going to launch it long, looking for Unlove again. I'm pretty sure I set Williams to be a target man. I'm not sure why all the long balls are going to Unlove. Here's Kay, long ball forward there, and Lewis is going to come out to collect it. Let's see who Lewis picks out. I'm pretty sure he's going to boot this ball forward. Yeah, and he does. To absolute no one. Shires intercepts it. There's Logan. To Pybus. Good interception there from Jack Byrne. Balls it long. Gilchrist is through on goal. And it's 2-2. Poor defending at the back there to let Gilchrist through. There's only one striker. I'm sure one of the centre-halves could have picked him up there. But terrible piece of defending. Again, Gilchrist is always looking for the ball forward. He's always looking for that. I was watching him on the left-hand corner of the screen there, and he was looking for little spaces behind to run. Perhaps we should put our line a little bit deeper, because if that's the ball they're looking for all the time, that's something we've got to be aware of. Or change or adapt to, I suppose. And so halftime whistle has gone. Disappointing to be 2-2, honestly. They've only had 2 real opportunities. And obviously scoring 2 goals away from home, I do expect to be in the lead. But alright, yeah, everyone's in good spirits. I'm going to keep it going. Been lucky so far. And Daniel Lewis and Press Play Team Talk. No one else though. Alright, so let's get the second half going. Let's see if we can win the second half. Here's a chance now from FC United. Ball's whipped in. There's Gilchrist looking for his hat-trick and Tilney hits it off the line there. So almost an early chance there for Gilchrist to score his hat-trick. Alright, here's Tilney going to throw it into Armson. See if we can create our first chance the second half. Here's Byrne to Unlove. Unlove shoots from distance. Decent effort there from Lee Unlove, but a good solid save from the FC United goalkeeper. And they got caught from a counter-attack last time. Let's see what happens here. Here's Logan to Pybus. Back to Logan again. Here's Kay is going to launch it before. Gilchrist once again gets behind our back line. He's brought down in the box, but that's a great challenge from Luke Graham. Here's Irwin to Cavelli to Walker. Walker takes on Patterson. He's helped by Byrne. The ball's whipped in, and Lewis kind of stumbles it behind for a corner kick. Here's Pybus. He's going to whip this in, and it's easily cleared by Dan Sweeney and finds the feet of Walker. Alright, another corner kick here. Pybus going to whip it in. Oh, and the ball ricochets around the box, and it's gone in, and that's an own goal for the goalkeeper, Danny Lewis. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Bit of pinball in the box. Take another look at this again. Yeah, looks like freaking Ben Tilney was on the post. He smashed it into the goalkeeper and it ricochets in. Lucky goal there. Let's go make a change. Williams again has struggled today. Let's bring him off. Let's move Chris Speed to be an advance forward. Let's also switch to... we'll keep it on control for now, but last 10 minutes of the game I will switch to Overload. We could also bring off Dan Sweeney as well. He's struggling a little bit. Let's bring on Allen. Alright, come on boys. Here's another corner kick. They've been deadly from these situations. Pybus whips it in. Gilchrist with the header, but it's cleared. Logan to Irwin. Good clearance there, and Armson's not going to give chase. So, wait a minute. That's not right. Here we go. Back to the live action. Patterson hits it long here. Unlove is now through on goal. Come on, Lee. Score, son. Get in there, Lee Unlove. Great through ball there from Sam Patterson. And Lee Unlove scores. Gets in there, 3-3. Beautiful ball forward there. There's a weaker foot there from to Lee Unlove, and that's a good finish there from the striker. Alright, here's a throw in deep into the FC United half. Here's Walker to Speed. Speed shoots. Chris Speed. The super sub, Chris Speed, gets a goal today. 4-3. And now we have 13 minutes to hold on. But this has been one hell of a game for the neutral. Walker to the feet. Speed, one touch out of his feet, and he lashes it home past the goalkeeper. Keeper had absolutely no chance. Alright, so I see Sam Patterson has gone down with a knock, so I'm going to take him off here. Don't really have anyone to play right back. Could play Tilney there. Nope. Looks like Franklin's going to have to do a job for me at right back. Unfortunately, Sam Patterson picked up a minor knock. Looks like a potential foot injury. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Franklin's going to launch this ball in with the clearance. There's Tilney. Tilney to Allen. To Unlove at the edge. There's forward to Max Allen. Oh, a chance to get his first senior goal. But he misses. Alright, here's a highlight straight from the goal kick. Max Allen looks long, finds Unlove now through on goal, but that's a good saving challenge. Force Unlove again, hits the post. Chris Speed, surely. There it is. Chris Speed gets his second goal coming off the bench. You know what? He might start some games in the near future there because he's outplaying Williams right now. So, yeah, on a great poacher finish there from Chris Speed. Poor piece of defending there from FC United. And we capitalised to make it 5-3. And that should put the game beyond any doubt now. Alright, ball's hit long here. Intercepted by Tilney. There's White looking for the through ball of Gilchrist again. Can't find him. There's Pearson to Logan. Good tackle there from Ben Tilney. And it smashes it off him and it goes out for a throw-in. So just 1 minute of, oh, that's it. Full-time whistle has blown, and we're beating 3-5-3. I mean, that was an unbelievable game. I actually thought it was going to be our day when Danny Lewis got that own goal, but we responded very well with a space of 3 goals in a space of 15 minutes. Lee Unlove and then Chris Speed getting himself 2 goals as well. So extremely happy with the impact that Chris Speed is making off the bench, and just good to get a dramatic away win. Alright, so with that result, it now moves us back up to 3rd place in the table, 3 points behind Stockport and 7 points behind Salford, who are currently atop of the table. With that result as well, it's moved us to 3 points clear. Boston is now who are in 8th position. So, yeah, very happy to get a draw and a win out of these 2 games. Good news as well, Sam Patterson's only going to be out for a couple of days, so he should be fit for the Sheffield game in the FA Trophy first round. Alright, so looking ahead at the schedule, the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to play Leamington Spa, a little bit of a local rivalry there, and also play Nuneaton, which aren't too far away from Brackley as well. So probably play these 2 games here, Leamington and Nuneaton, and yeah, that'll be the next episode out tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like on it. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.